Two huge announcements from ChatGPT today. So you can see here, Sam Altman announced number one, we've got O1, which has just come out. It's the smartest model in the world for AI, smarter, faster, and more features, aka more multimodality than O1 Preview, live in ChatGPT now. So you can get access to that, but also ChatGPT Pro. And this is a big update in terms of number one, what it can do, and number two, how much it costs, right? So you can see here, they've launched a new ChatGPT Pro option. I'll be covering the features inside this video for $200 a month. And you can see the announcement. So this was just announced a few hours ago on December the 5th. So ChatGPT Pro brought in the usage of Frontier AI. And I'll be showing you what the pricing options include so you can upgrade right here. But basically, ChatGPT Pro, they've said, is a $200 monthly plan that enables scaled access to the best of OpenAI's models and tools. This plan includes unlimited access to our smartest model, OpenAI O1, as well as to O1 Mini, GPT-4o, and Advanced Voice. But here's the other thing. It also includes O1 Pro mode, a version of that uses compute to think harder and provide even more answers to the hardest problems. Basically, it's a lot more powerful for solving problems. So you can see some examples here. So ChatGPT Pro provides access to a version of our most intelligent model that thinks longer for the most reliable response. I'll be upgrading and showing you exactly how this works today, but you can see the benchmarks here. So you got O1 Preview here, O1, which is now fully inside ChatGPT, will be testing out too, and then O1 Pro mode, and then you've got the scores for competition math, competition code, and PhD level science questions. So basically, in every single way, O1 Pro mode, which is a $200 per month plan, is scoring the highest possible. O1 is in the middle, and the previous model, O1 Preview, was a lot lower. I mean, if you look at that, 50 versus 78 and 86, 62 versus 89 and 90, 74 versus 76 and 79. You can see there's a big difference in terms of that. Also, here's the interesting thing as well. So obviously, these are more like thinking modes, more reasoning modes, which means that they don't just dive into a response, they think about it and they show you the chain of thought before. So OpenAI have said to highlight the main strength of O1 Pro mode, improved reliability, we use a stricter evaluation setting. A model is only considered to solve a question if it gets the answer right in 4 out of 4 attempts, right? So basically, it sounds like it's not going to answer the question unless it's 100% reliable. And then again, you can see the benchmarks down here. Here's an example of what it looks like in action, some of the people that worked on the project, etc. Now I've also got the announcement of OpenAI 1. So basically, it was in preview mode before, and I think there were limited responses you could actually use with it. So now they've upgraded that as well. If you want to get that, you can get it inside ChatGPT Plus, or you can try it in the API as well. So if we go to ChatGPT over here, what you can see is you can select between different models, and it no longer says preview. So it says O1 or O1 Mini, but there is no preview mode versus before. Now, if we want to compare, what do you get inside the Plus mode versus a Pro mode? So obviously it's 10x the price, right? So basically Plus, it says level up productivity and creativity, whereas it says for Pro mode, get the best of OpenAI with the highest level of access. Everything in Plus, unlimited access to O1, O1 Mini and GPT-4o, limited access to advanced voice, and access to O1 Pro mode, which uses more compute for the best answers to the hardest questions. So I'm just going to upgrade to this because YOLO, I want to show you exactly how it works. And you can see for yourself, how does it work? Does it provide anything new of value for you? I'm imagine for a lot of people, like it doesn't make sense to switch and upgrade to that. But we'll test it out and we'll see how it goes, all right? So we've upgraded now. Let's have a look in the more models. Number one, it's not even showing. I've upgraded and it's not even showing inside the settings. Let's have a look here. What plan we on here? So I'm on ChatGPT Pro, as you can see. Let's refresh. Have we got ChatGPT Pro? Ah, there we go. Yeah, it's just come on now. So just a note there, if you upgrade, it might take a minute or so for you to start using it. And one of the other things as well is that previously on O1 Preview, you couldn't upload images, right? So you couldn't insert images into ChatGPT O1 Preview, whereas now you can. However, search is not available. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to test out some of the prompts that worked previously for me on ChatGPT O1 Preview and just see how powerful it is. Now, of reasoning models is because they're doing a lot of thinking and planning for you, you don't need to give it like a super long prompt. So I'm just going to give it an example like here in the context of SEO. So we're going to say write an SEO, keyword equals best SEO trainer, style equals semantically optimized relevant LSIs, and entities, write like Alex or Mosey. And what we'll do is we'll produce that inside both articles. Now, what's interesting here is you've kind of got a loading bar. So you can see how slow that is. I mean, usually when a new update comes out from GPT, it is a lot slower. But that is super slow compared to O1 preview. So that's something to bear in mind. It's like you might get a more powerful model, but obviously it's going to use more compute power. And if it uses more compute power, then it's going to be a lot slower, right? So if you're trying to optimize for productivity, which one are you going to go for? I'd probably go for ChatGPT O1 versus O1 preview. Let's have a look at this example. What we can do is we can use exactly the same prompt inside Claude and compare them side by side to sort of benchmark them, right? So we're going to use Claude 3.5 Sonnet inside Claude here, and we'll compare that versus GPT-O1. I mean, some of these sentences and words, it's not the best at writing, right? So if you're using this for writing, it still doesn't seem that good. Let's compare this. So I'm going to check the word count here. What we got? So we got 600 words on that response, and we got 480 words on that response. So higher word count back from ChatGPT versus Claude. If we actually compare them in terms of the writing style, and bear in mind this is a reasoning model, so it's not designed for writing content. I don't see any benchmarks for writing on the ChatGPT Pro page. But if we compare them side by side, and I'm comparing the content side by side, honestly, even when I compare like the titles, I'm like, Claude is still winning, right? The hard truth about finding the best SEO trainer that no one wants to tell you versus the best SEO trainer, no nonsense guide that actually works. I honestly still prefer the writing style from Claude. So if I was using these models for writing, I'm going to stick with Claude for creating content, although ChatGPT O1 seems to be a slight step up from ChatGPT 4. Now, we've got the response back from ChatGPT O1 Pro mode. That actually took 44 seconds. If we open this up, let's see what we got here. So that's interesting as well. So it's basically given us kind of like a canvas style response here. So you got the details on the right, kind of like ChatGPT canvas, and then you've got the actual content underneath. So you can toggle between them. And then here we have the content. Let's have a look what we got here. This is 638 words, which is longer than O1 previous 600 words. And let's see what we got. Best SEO trainer, stop guessing, start ranking. You're sick of guessing and hoping your site pops up on one page. It's not bad. It's not bad. It still doesn't feel as humanized to say, Claude for writing the content. Now, that was just one prompt. If you want access to all the video notes from today, just scan the QR code on the video. That comes with a community of 1,800 SEOs. So if you need help with SEO, this is really one of the best places on the internet to ask. And additionally, you'll get access to this course on AI SEO, the video notes from today, and additionally 50 free AI SEO tools, including a content humanizer, a one-click content optimizer, and a free AI SEO content tool. Normally, you pay thousands of dollars for these. So let's get back to the video now. And what we're going to do from here is we're going to say create an SEO cost calculator website, SEO optimized for the keyword, plus has an interactive tool. And we'll see what it does. And we'll use that same prompt and we'll compare the output to see if there's any sort of difference between, say, that and ChatGPT O1 normal mode, right? Now, if I'm an SEO, I think this might be overpowered for what you need, because this is more about like solving problems, solving hard reasoning, if you're working with a lot of data, etc. I just don't know if it's going to be useful for SEO. I mean, if you ask O1 Preview to create an SEO cost calculator website, it just writes a page. It's not even coding it, right? Let's have a look what we got from O1 Pro mode. So it's still taking quite a while to load. We've got the details on the right. So you can see here, this is a chain of thought, right? So first of all, it's charting the courses. I'm gathering the details, creating an SEO optimized page, etc., piecing it together. And it's created the content, but it's not actually creating the HTML. So I'm just going to say, okay, create the HTML. So you still have to be quite specific in the instructions. It's not just going to create the website and code it for you. Like, you specifically have to say, code the website. Now it's creating the HTML files on O1, thankfully. And now we have the HTML. I don't think it actually created any CSS. Yeah, we've got no CSS, just the HTML. Okay, let's see what it does. So what we're going to do from here is we'll preview it inside this HTML previewer. We have the HTML in the bottom right over here. So the one pager is ready to go. Design is not particularly nice, but let's see how it goes. So there's quite an in-depth calculator. Let's hit calculate. And it actually works straight off the bat, just with HTML. So that's pretty good. I think you just need to make sure that if you're creating these pages, obviously, I mean, that's ready to go, right? You do need CSS for that, but that was pretty good, to be fair. Pretty good output. Let's see what we got from ChatGPT O1 Preview. So very similar output there, but this one looks a lot nicer with ChatGPT Pro, right? So, but the ChatGPT Pro one looks a lot nicer, actually, if you compare them. So you've actually got like a nicer designed sort of website, everything's centered, etc. Reads a bit nicer. Yeah, ChatGPT 1 Pro mode is definitely better at coding than ChatGPT o1. Let's just double check it works. It's even got a nice little drop down, as you can see. I mean, like, it's thought out properly how to build the SEO calculator. But I mean, if you compare, say, the outputs of something custom made to code website, so this is a website created with Bolt, the actual website looks a lot nicer. And I think you'd have to be more specific with the instructions inside o1 Pro to actually create something that looks nice, doesn't just work functionally. So we've created this tool, we've created this website using ChatGPT o1 and o1 Pro, and we've also tested it out for SEO. I'm not going to sit here and tell you like this is the best thing since sliced bread, but it's definitely a step up. Now, if you want access to 200 ChatGPT AI SEO prompts, I'm going to plug that into the video notes from today. Just scan the QR code or check the link in the comments description. And additionally, if you want all the video notes from today, along with all the links, etc., then I will plug that into the AI SEO Success Lab. It's completely free. Just scan the QR code. You get access to this inside the classroom, and you get 200 ChatGPT prompts plus the video notes ready to go right there. Now, this is completely free to join. You get 50 free AI SEO tools that save you thousands of dollars. You get 200 ChatGPT AI SEO prompts. You learn exactly how we've helped so many members get results, as you can see. Plus, you get a free SEO community, a free SEO course, and proven AI SEO case studies. Feel free to scan that QR code or click the link in the comments description. And if you want a free one-to-one SEO strategy session, feel free to get that link in the comments description again. And we will show you how we take websites from 0 to 145,000 visitors a month, generate thousands of dollars in sales on autopilot. On this free link building acceleration session, you'll get a free SEO domination plan to discover the secrets of link building or answer any questions one-to-one. So if you're struggling with SEO, if you have any actual questions, feel free to ask them. You'll learn the best link building strategy for your website, plus how to quickly outrank your competitors to link building and how to 10x SEO traffic based on what's working for us. Feel free to get that link in the comments and description. Appreciate you watching. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.